Good morning, guys. Today is my birthday and I'll cry if I want to. I just woke up and got my grandma's yearly birthday song call and only half of them was singing this year. It's the first time I didn't hear my grandpa singing too. I recorded it last year in my vlog. Vlogmas day 14, so I'm always gonna cherish that song. Not the best way to start your birthday, but that's okay. It's gonna be a good day, it's gonna be a relaxing day, and I'm about to go get coffee. I feel like I live in a cafe. What are you gonna make for me today?
Oatmeal cappuccino.
With latte art?
Yeah, my artistic pattern.
What is it gonna be?
It's random. I don't know.
You don't know what will happen, you just drop the milk?
Yep.
And hope for the best?
You will know later.
Okay.
Whoa! Professional. Wow. Perfect. Go! Whoa!
Oh, you did it!
No, not perfect though. It should be symmetric and the pattern should be better.
Oh, I like it. Now it's time for my morning routine of my coffee, cuddling Rosie, and watching one or two YouTube videos. When he was buying this, I thought, how much better could the coffee really be? And then you see when you weigh it all and have everything exact, it really makes a huge difference, and I wasn't expecting that at all. It literally tastes like I'm back in France or something. I haven't been to Italy before, but coffee in France is amazing, and it gives like this layer of coffee cream on the top before the milk, and that makes all the difference. And the coffee, it just has like a different taste. So now when I taste the other one, it kind of tastes like water to me. I don't know, I just wasn't expecting there to be that much difference from one coffee machine to the next, but it's crazy how much there is. So I'm into this new hobby of his. It's much later now. It is 4:30. I spent the day writing a wellness article on Toat, and then today's been an emotional day. It was an emotional morning, and that sort of set the tone for the rest of the day. So I've just sort of been reflecting on the year. I feel like I do this every year on my birthday. Last year I was doing my makeup and talking to you guys about the year too, or I at least reflect on my year in January. So I thought today I would do sort of a reflection on my full year / birthday / everything I'm feeling, because I'm feeling emotional and I've been reading some quotes. I decided to put today's words section. I think I'm gonna change that name. I don't know what's a good name for it. But on Toat, so that when you're scrolling through looking for an article that interests you, you just find a little bit of inspiration or a gentle reminder or something like that of inspirational words or quotes that I really like. So I thought I would talk to you guys while I do my hair. I've just done my makeup. We're just going out to dinner. We're actually gonna do a little bit of Christmas shopping first because I haven't done any yet. And it's so weird. This year is so different from what I'm normally like in December. By December, I'm usually very well prepared for my birthday, for the holidays. I have a lot planned, and it's just a time where I would just vlog and relax and just enjoy this whole month. This year is totally different. My birthday has completely crept up on me without me even realizing it, and Christmas and everything, because I've just been so busy. Not that it's a bad thing or anything. I feel like I'm sort of living that quote, life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. Like, life is just so crazy, busy, messy right now, but I'm also enjoying this aspect. And one of my goals last year, one of my main goals I set for myself last year was to have a baby. Not that it was a goal that you can like work to achieve, because it's sort of out of your control. But yeah, one of my main goals was to have a baby, and that didn't really happen. Actually, a lot of my goals didn't really happen because a lot of unforeseen things happened throughout the year. But I feel like I gave birth to another baby. This website / shop is like my baby. It's my baby right now that I'm nurturing and trying to grow and putting all my time in, and I don't really know what I'm doing, and I feel like it's a lot like parenting. Like, you kind of figure it out as you go, and it's messy and it's busy and it's confusing. But that's what I feel like now. So I feel like I'm quite content with the place I'm in right now. One thing I'm not content with is my mental state. I think what happened this morning is something that happens all the time now for everyone's birthday. It happened on Tom's birthday too. When my grandma called him to sing happy birthday, I started crying because my Jaju was such a big aspect of birthdays. He would sing to us every year since I was born, and I always relate birthdays to that. Like my morning has always started off like that to any birthday, and now I can't get past that. It sort of made every holiday have a negative connotation in my mind. And every Christmas, like I don't even want to set up my Christmas tree this year because he helped me pick it out. Because he helped me pick it out last year, and he would always send me photos of him and my grandma decorating it, and he would always make fun of my grandma's crooked tree top. And this morning she was talking about how she made sure it was straight for him today. Yeah, Christmas and birthdays, I always just relate to him, and it's hard now. This is my first year without him. So one of my goals this year is to go to therapy. Therapy is something I've always wanted to do. It's sort of like meditation. Like I know how good it is for me, but I just never take the time to actually do it. And I think it's time. I don't have necessarily like big problems or issues. Well, I sort of do with this, but I feel like it's just good to talk to someone in general. And everyone says such great things about it. I think it helps you to understand yourself a little better, no matter what you're going through or not going through. So I'm finally opening myself up to that, and I'm gonna do that in the new year. That's one of my goals. I wanna find the tools to like move past that, because honestly, I have dreams almost every night of my grandfather. I think it's because I never really got to fully say bye. I watched him pass away on Skype with all my family, and now it like constantly plays back in my head like a movie. Like when I fall asleep, I always have flashbacks to that moment. It's really weird. And it's like a movie I'm stuck in. So this is something I'm struggling with, and I'm going to work hard to get through. So if you're in Hong Kong and you know any good therapists, pass their information my way, because I'm gonna be looking. Every year when I set goals, I always talk about my physical self or like just being healthy, and I often forget about my mind. But your mind needs the love and exercise and healthy tools and all the nurturing that your body does. So this year I've really realized that. I think Taylor Swift said this quote. I was watching a video on her the other day, and she said her 20s was like walking into a costume shop and trying on all different costumes, and then her 30s are sort of like finally walking out and realize, you know what, I like what I'm wearing. And that is so true. I identify that with that so much. My 20s was just like that, trying so many new things, new styles, new everything, really, and then just being happy with myself. So yeah, I like what I've been given, I like what I got, and I just want to make it even better and stronger and more me. I want to understand myself a little more. Another thing I want to do career-wise is start producing my own products for the shop. I really want to do lifestyle products and produce my own fashion line one day. I know a lot of people aren't happy with the sizing, and I tried to look for bigger sizing to be more inclusive, but I just didn't find things that I like. I really want it to be reflective of Toat style, and I want to dress you guys really well. So I've realized it's really hard to find in Asia, and I probably have to make it myself. So for that, I need to save money because it costs a lot to do that, and it's a big investment. So please just be patient with me. But all this money I earn from sponsored posts on Instagram or YouTube, or people buying things for my shop, is sort of going towards this end goal. I hope to get there next year. Maybe that's a little bit too fast, but I will try my best to do it. That's one of my goals. And I hopefully want to build a bigger team. That would help tremendously. And I want to take a sewing class. So I've always been interested in making my own clothes. I've dabbled in DIYs on YouTube. Somehow they've always sort of turned out, but not very good. So I want to finally learn how to properly sew. My husband has been really into coffee. That's his main passion, and he finally got the coffee machine of his dreams.
Number soup, this one. Handmade in Florence, Italy. I'm not actually proud of it. I watch so many YouTubers how to use it in the review. That's why this is so heavy.
What made you choose this one?
It's very... Oh, it's like a commercial machine in a mini size. And it's a good brand.
What makes it so good though?
It's from Italy.
Period.
The pressure is more consistent and it has a dual boiler. See, it's real steel. Everything is so solid. Woohoo!
He wants to keep it right here.
We don't need that.
Yes, we do. We need it. Looks nice, open, not cluttered. Oh, here we go again. You told me this is the same size and it's going there.
It's the same width, just longer.
I know it's the same one, it's just longer, but it's still going there.
It's cool.
It's very cool. I love it, but I'm gonna love to look at it right there too. We can't have this big thing just blocking. And he's been reading books and watching tutorials and practicing with latte art. Wow!
Oh, that's good, babe.
It's foaming. Hot dog.
It's good.
Oh, babe.
Today's latte art is rated R. And he is making me the best onion lattes. Today I got a sideways heart, or it could kind of look like a kiss, I guess, like lips from the side. Seeing him just really dive into his passion and go for it, he wants to start taking classes too, has made me want to try something new, learn something new, do something I've always been interested in too. And yeah, so I want to take like some sewing classes, and maybe I can hand make something for you guys on the shop, like knit you guys something. Hats, blankets, sweaters, I don't know. I think that would be pretty cool. I also want to do more meet and greets, hopefully in the form of pop-up shops. I'd love to meet you guys and show you my clothes in real life and see you try it on. That would be so much fun. I actually set the goal of doing more meet and greets last year, but I wasn't able to travel this year as much as I had hoped to. I went to Canada in March, but it wasn't under the best circumstances. And now I'm going again, and it's crazy busy for Christmas. I actually thought I would be home for at least a month, but it's not working out that way this year. So yeah, hopefully I can meet that goal next year. I do want to hopefully have a baby still. That's still one of my dreams, but I'm trying not to think about it or stress about it as much as I was last year, because I don't know, I feel like it sort of happened for a reason. Maybe the timing wasn't right. I think having a baby or being pregnant last year would have maybe not been the best for me or my body or my mental state. I think it will happen when the timing is right and when everything is ready and in perfect, actually no, I don't think anything will ever be perfect timing, but tonight we are going to a French restaurant called Amber, which I've wanted to try for a long time. It's one of the top rated restaurants in Hong Kong. They recently introduced a healthier, lighter menu. Sometimes French food can be kind of heavy with the sauces and creams and butters and all that stuff, which is amazing once in a while. But I'm interested to see how they do it on the lighter side. So they introduce a lot more veggies, non-dairy. I believe their whole menu is non-dairy now. So yeah, I think it's gonna be pretty good. I've never actually been there for the other menu, so I can't really compare, but I'm excited to eat. I'm growing out my bangs now too, and I recently cut them at a Korean hair salon, and he did them on a sort of downward angle, and that helps to grow them out. It's not as awkward like this. So yeah, in conclusion, I feel like last year I said was a big year for personal growth, and I feel like that was in ways that I could control personally. This year was a big year for personal growth in ways that I couldn't control, things that were outside of me, that I just had to deal with. And I think that's what happens with time, with age as you get older and the people around you are getting older, and new things come into your life, like trying to have children and having children. There's many things you can't control with that. Starting new chapters, starting new jobs, or starting new businesses, that sort of thing. So I am 31 today. I'm excited to see what next year brings. Hopefully it's a good one in all aspects. All right, let's get dressed. So, today I'm gonna wear this dress from Toat, but I'm gonna try and do it in a different style. Let's see if it works out how I think it's gonna work out in my head. Worked! So this dress looks great on its own with a jacket or even with a sweater layered on top. It has this drop waist, which is very interesting and it gives it a very 20s feel. And the color can peek through and the little details in the sleeve can peek through. Yeah, I really like this dress because it can take you from day to night, from casual to elegant, depending how you style it.
Happy birthday, baby.
Thank you. Oh. Is this a trick candle?
No.
Oh.
It's not. So nice. Hot bread with butter, French bread.
So we have one of our courses here in the kitchen, and it's so cool to see. It's so big. I love watching cooking shows and cooking documentaries and cooking competitions, so to see it, how it all runs up close is really cool. Everything is so smooth, precise, and there's just so many people working on so many little details. And this dish is so good. Thank you.